to the development of English. When I talk about media, then there are two types of media, print and electronic. Most of us would be busy in viewing the cricket match today. You will go to the your friend's place also, maybe some of you may go to the widescreen programs of which may telecast the telecast of the game. All these TV, they are the electronic media. You have the news channels. Many of us go for the English news, and that also helps us to improve our English. When we think of print media, friends, we have got varieties of that. We read everyday newspaper, we have got magazines, we have got periodicals, we have got journals, we have got so many printed materials today which come to us periodically through so many sources. Nowadays we have also got e-journals. You open up your internet and you access so many things. So in a way media comes at your door place very easily. Print media and electronic media, it has widely contributed to the development of English, and it is equally important that we must be familiar with these tools of media so that we can equip ourselves with the latest developments in the language of English, because they are fresh in presentation. They use the latest technology. They present the latest words and concept of English. They present the latest acronyms to us, and that is why we know IPL. Some 4 to 5 years back, no one knew what IPL is. Now we are very comfortable. FIFA, for example, might be 10 or 15 years back. Many of us would not be familiar with the word FIFA, but today we all know FIFA because of that World Cup which occurs every 4 years. And the credit for popularizing this type of words in English goes to media. And two types of media I talked about it. What I wish is we should use this apparatus when or if we want to improve our English. And mind well, they are the most authentic tools to improve our English, simply because they are latest in every respect. So if I want to know what is the development in English today, how I should present myself if I am presenting myself in English language, how I should equip myself if I am preparing for elocution, for example, in English, then I must be familiar, I must follow the guidelines, or I must follow the pattern which we find in the media, that is print and electronics. Next is large scale production of gadgets. I am sure most of you are using mobile phones and have got varieties. Most of you are using CDs and DVDs today. They are easily available. Let me remind you, friends, some 10 years back, CDs and DVDs were treated as luxury. Equally important was mobile phones were also kind of luxury. So those who carry a mobile phone with them, I am talking about students, was treated as the richest person, richest student of the college. Nowadays, those who are means most of us are using mobile phones. It has become very common. It has lost its status as luxury. So mobile phones have also contributed largely to the English. In earlier slides, I showed you how we use English. And I'm sure, friends, most of us are using English only when we come across these apparatus, tools or gadgets. And we use English for communication. That is the basic function of language. So we use these gadgets and we use English when we are going to apply our English language through these gadgets. So these tools have helped us a great deal, because we use English. Though we don't follow the standard English, we are successful in passing on the information or messages to the receiver, and he also follows in the same context. So my point is, these gadgets have helped us or helped the development of English in a large scale. Next is, of course, internet. I'm sure most of you are using internet. Most of you serve so many things for so many reasons. Internet medium is very important in our academy also. I'm sure friends, when we want more information on our syllabus topics, what we do is generally we ask our teachers. But still, if we are more curious to know, and the teacher would also say the same thing, that why not opt for the internet and get the latest developments, latest information. And what we do is we go to the internet, we surf so many websites and we download or we take down the information. What we do is we can share information through emails. We send the messages through emails. It is purely satellite based technology, so they are very speedy. We use blogs, we use Facebook for chatting on sharing, we use Twitter to know what are the developments, what are the views of our outstanding personalities. They have been very common, and this has improved a great deal to the development of English. So internet has proved to be crucial, very crucial tool of the language of English, and it has made English language very popular, very easy to comprehend, and in a way it has made English language very easy. Friends, if think that if you do not have any of the gadgets, if you don't have the facility of internet, you don't use emails, you don't use blogs, you don't chat on Facebook, you don't make friends on Facebook, you don't follow the Twitter, you don't have the mobile phone also, you don't have the CDs or DVDs of so many topics, films maybe, then think of that condition when you are without all these gadgets, and think of your English, and think when you have all this apparatus and the condition of your English, you will certainly feel that my English has improved. Of course, because I go to the college, of course our teachers teach us, of course I work hard and read, I go to the library, but equally important is the large scale productions of gadgets and internet which we use. So this has also affected in a way very positively in making English very easy, very comprehensible, and very common for the most of us. It has removed the fear, it has removed the phobia of English, that I don't follow English, I cannot use English. But these apparatus have helped us to use English freely, without fear, without any kind of hesitation, and we are very much comfortable simply because what we want to convey is easily conveyed through English only. If you can try to write in English, I mean Gujarati, what you do is you will certainly use only English fonts. If you want to convey your message in Hindi language, again what you do is you will have the text alphabet of English only. So in any case, if you want to say something in Marathi, again you will use the language of English, the alphabet and grammar of English. So my point is, these gadgets have helped us a great deal to make English our friend. Make use of English in a very friendly manner without much caring for the grammar and spellings. And what you do is you use English only. Next is sports and films. I am reminded of Sushil Doshi, who made Hindi language very popular, and he was a commentator who hailed from Indore. Earlier, it was in a way boring to listen to the commentators, but in when entered Sushil Doshi, he made Hindi language so popular that in every street of every village and town, they started speaking in English in the style of Sushil Doshi. The choice of words, for example, and the way he presented the live commentary through radio. In those days, we had All India Radio, and radio enjoyed a great importance during those days. And it was sports, it was Sushil Doshi's commentary over the live match of cricket between two countries, and he made Hindi language very popular. Now the scenario has changed. You have got sports channels, exclusive sports channels, which telecast the live games, and that is why we are very comfortable when we go for these channels, live telecast, live programs, and all of them are in English, and we don't find any difficulty, and you don't have the fear that you won't follow them. No, you follow them very comfortably. All the commentators, they go for English. Of course, we have got the choices, Hindi and other languages, but I am sure, friends, your first choice would be English only. So English is used for sports commentary, and it in a way indirectly helps us a great deal. My point is, I'm talking about cricket very often simply because we are playing a high voltage game in the semis of the World Cup. But in other case also, FIFA was equally important. IPL is equally very popular amongst us. Actually, it is famous all over the cricket playing world. And see, what you do is you opt for the English only, not Hindi or any other regional language. So these sports events have helped us a great deal, and that is why I say that sports have helped the development of English today also. Next is films. Young generation always opt for the English movies. In a way, it has become a status symbol also. Not that the regional language or Hindi language films are inferior, they are excellent in a way, but it has become a fashion. What is important is the language of English. If I go for a movie for entertainment, I feel that I pay the price for the ticket. What is the thing you get in return is entertainment, but in a way, it helps you improve your English. I may talk about it later on also, but these movies, and some of us are very means madly fan of some of the actors, some of the producers. Some of us always go for the Oscar winning films. Some of us go for movies keeping in mind some heroines or heroes. What you do is you go for entertainment, you go for your hobby. Maybe some of the students or some of the youngsters might be going for status, that yes, I go for English movie, but it helps us indirectly also. It has helped us a great deal in following English very comfortably. So sports and films have also helped us to improve our English. Next is seminars, conferences, workshops. These are the programs, these are the events which occur every now and then. I am sure, friends, many of you might have attended number of conferences, seminars, and workshops. They are very much helpful, they are very productive, they are very fruitful. They help us to improve our English. Most of them are very important simply because they are interactive. One more important feature of these seminars and conferences is that we come across experts. We have chance to share with them. We have a chance to ask questions. We have a chance to raise queries, solve our problems. We have got some practical problems which we face every now and which we feel shy to ask to our teachers or faculty in the college. But when you are at the seminar or conference or workshop, you are at ease to ask questions, and you feel very comfortable when you ask or raise questions. You have complete satisfaction when your query is solved. My point is, these have also helped a great deal. What I feel, student must take this golden opportunity when it is given to you, when it is offered to you. We must participate in such interactive programs of seminars, workshops, and conferences. What you can do is, friends, you can write your own comments in a form of paper. You may present your paper at these seminars or other programs. Your teachers may certainly help you. You may also use, as I said earlier, internet to load down some information, latest information, and you can incorporate this latest information in your paper. This helps us improving our English. Next is new courses offered by universities. Nowadays, I'm talking about Gujarat University and the North Gujarat University also. They have introduced so many things. I'm very happy to mention the initiatives taken by our great Chief Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, who has initiated so many steps to improve the English of our people in Gujarat. In a way, very often we have been criticized for our poor English. But for example, basic programs of which we are a part now also helps us a great deal. Similarly, so many steps have been taken by the universities for the improvement of English. Nowadays, in many universities, English is taught as a compulsory subject. It offers so many reading material. It offers so many study material. I am sure the students of Gujarat University who have to write their workbooks and submit to the teachers. It helps us a great deal. The courses like this have encouraged students to better equip themselves in terms of English. So these are some of the points, and last but not least, which is equally very important, is globalization. The scenario today is that those countries which never touched, never used, never thought of using English, they have been using English frequently and to a large scale. Most of the European countries and many of the Asian countries, for example, why not talk about Japan and China? During the Olympic Games in China, they train their taxi drivers, they train their people in large scale in English. Why?